Hello, welcome to my channel again. It's Marta here from Marta Zen Space, and I am inviting you today to a session on a chair. I've taken my chair outdoors today. You can have your chair anywhere you need, anywhere you want. Maybe it's within an office, maybe you have 19 minutes, 35 seconds to spare, and wherever you are, I invite you to grab a chair that's relatively stable. Sit so that you're not really hugging your lower back into the rest of the chair. So you're 3/4 into the chair, and just find a comfortable seated pose. Place your palms on the knees and start breathing. Start arriving onto your chair instead of a mat. So this is perfect practice for anyone who can't really sit on a mat for some reason, or maybe you just need a practice that will allow you to move your body without getting up for some reason. Maybe there's an injury. Whatever you need, this practice hopefully brings it to you. Place your palms now, one on your heart, one on your belly, and then engage your belly in your breathing. Deep inhales, soft exhales, just a few times. Maybe an intention comes up for the practice. Whatever this is for you today, whatever you want to invite more of into your space. And then let's start moving by moving your neck. So tuck your chin down, look down, and then close your mouth and look up into the sky, up into the ceiling, or wherever you are. Just a couple of times, a nodding movement, mindful, slow. And then your right ear directed closer to your right shoulder. Look forward. And then gently start opening up your left hand up, and then your right hand goes behind your left ear or somewhere on your left temple, and just press down, allowing for the side of your neck to release. And then come back to neutral. Your left ear will now dip a little bit closer to your left shoulder, and we'll repeat that movement on the other side. Right palm opens with the hand, left hand somewhere close to your right ear, and press gently down. Holding the pose but still breathing, never forgetting about your breath. And then open your arms and circle them up, palms touch. Couple of times, inhale, big circle, exhale, come down. One more. And then coming outwards, just shake that energy off your palms. Instead of joining them together, just shake the palms and the hands off. Come back to your thighs with your hands, and then roll your shoulders back, up, back, and down just a few times. And then change direction when ready. Start rolling forwards. Make sure you do both sides, both directions. To even it out, find the length in your spine, find the loosening in your shoulders, and then again we're circling palms up, and then open them into cactus, aligning elbows with your shoulder. Inhale to open that chest, exhale to close your elbows and round your spine. It's almost like a cat-cow variation, but with your cactus-shaped arms. And then see if you can cross your elbows. I've got my left elbow on top, and give yourself a nice hug. Maybe rock side to side, touching behind your spine, your shoulder blades at the back. And then uncross and cross again, so the other elbow is on top. And then again, find that comforting side movement, rocking side to sides. And then unwind. And then right hand will go all the way to your left hip, or left thigh, sorry, or your left knee. We'll open the side by folding onto our right. Left hand up. Open the armpit, open the whole side of your body. Option to bend the elbow and then reach to the side. Option to look up or down. Listen to your own neck. Just a couple of times, reaching up, finding No movement, maybe finding stillness, and then crossing the elbows on both palms at the opposite knee, and then switching the sides. So right hand up, left hand on your right knee, on your thigh, and then reaching to the side. Option to bend the elbow, hug that shoulder blades closer to your spine, reach up, and then bend the elbow again, and then reach up. And then opening both elbows, interlacing your palms and creating a little basket at the back of your skull. And then again, carry on with that rounding of the spine and opening the chest. Open on the inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, round, elbows coming forward. And just repeating that movement in line with your breath. 1 or 2 more. And an option to either carry on, or you have the option to just place your hands on your knees. Maybe knees will go a bit wider than your hips. And then your cat-cow, seated cat-cow. Inhale to lift and open that chest. Draw it up, bend the elbows. Exhale to round and extend the elbows. Lift up, exhale to round. Inhale, open. Exhale to round. And then remaining in that stance, hands still on your knees, we'll start circling your belly, from your belly onto your left side first. So opening the elbows as we circle the whole upper body, your whole torso. Changing direction whenever you're ready. Really making them big as you go, as you progress. Coming back to neutral, knees a little bit closer. And then see if you can drop your chest to your thighs, hug those knees, and just find that connection, belly, thighs. And you can repeat that movement. Inhale to reach up, exhale to find that hug. Instead of being on a mat, we'll seat it so you got the support with your hips. Inhale to circle your arms up, and then we'll twist to the left. Right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind you, maybe using that chair. On the inhale, you lengthen, so reaching the head up, and on the exhale, twist over the left shoulder. Engage your belly here with the breathing. Nice. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift your arms, and then switch to the other side. Right hand behind you, left hand in front on your right knee. And again, on the inhale, find the length. On the exhale, out breath and twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. One more. Nice. Slowly unraveling, reach those arms up, interlace your fingers, and then open your palms into the sky. Send your tricep as much far back as you can. And then exhale to come down into the center. We're moving on to a variation of a goddess. So open your knees nice and wide, toes out, heels in. Inhale to lift your hands up. And then open them wide onto palm. Each palm goes to each knee. And then just see if you can again carry on that cat-cow movement. Inhale to reach up, exhale to fold and gently round. And as you fold next time, we'll see if we can twist to the left. So your right elbow extends, your left elbow bends, and then switch to the other side. So gentle twisting sensation in your spine here. Waken up your hips just a little bit more. Inhale to lift, exhale neutral, and then inhale to lift on the other side. Embracing all the sensations, maybe a little bit of clicking going on in your spine, which is normal if we haven't moved at all or a lot today. So see how that feels on your body. Hold the pose wherever you need to, wherever you find any more tension. And then slowly unraveling, coming back to the center. This time bring in your knees hip width, feet flat on the floor, wherever you are. And then bring that right knee into your belly. Hug it in, tuck your chin. Seated wind release pose, and then open to option to open that right knee. See how it feels on your body. Tuck the right toes, and then on the inhale lengthen, on the exhale fold over that leg, using that breath to open that right hip, that right glute of yours. And then once you decide to hold the pose, find your edge and then find your breathing. Allow for a little bit of a release in your hip. Great for all those who sit a lot, for all of those of us who have other physical workouts going on. Maybe you're a runner. And then switching onto the other leg. So left knee in, hug it in, tuck your chin, maybe find your nose or your forehead with it. And then start opening the left knee, tuck your left toes. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold over the left leg. You can use that left arm to gently press over that left knee. Mindful though, mindful movements. We don't want to force our body. We want to gently encourage it to open. And just hold that pose wherever you find that it is enough for your hips or your glutes. Breathe, drop your head. And just embrace that release in your glute. On the inhale, lift up, unravel. And then again, from that pose, reset and come to your right leg. Extending your right leg, come to the heel. And then on the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, see if you can fold over the right thigh. Option to grab your knee, your shin. Maybe you've got the room, the space in your body to grab the big toe with your peace fingers. So allowing for your shoulders to relax here, if wherever you are with your reaching. And when you are ready, start to do the same stretch on the other side. So extending the left leg, finding your edge with the left hamstring, waking up the back of the other leg. Again, option to come with your peace fingers to your left toe and pull it gently. Pull yourself down. Find the opening in the other hamstring. Nice. Unraveling, coming back to the center. We're going to open our right knee and then send our left leg back. So we're aiming for a warrior one position on your chair. So just check how your chair is doing when it comes to being stable and supporting you. You want to place the front foot forward and then open your arms up on the inhale. Exhale, you open them wide into your warrior two. And then further into extended side angle, right elbow to your right thigh, left arm up, and then reversing the warrior. And then continuing with the flow, extended side angle, reach forward with the left arm, maybe drop the right arm down, reverse the warrior, look up. Extended side angle, open up the side, reverse on the exhale. Come back into your warrior one, square your shoulders as much as you can here. Exhale to shift, come back down, and then gently switch to the other side, as gently and mindfully and safely as you can. We're opening the left knee, sending the right leg back, finding the stability and the alignment to press against both feet equally. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, open your arms, shoulders aligned, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, and then gently on the exhale, place your left elbow on the left thigh. Reach up through your right arm and reverse your warrior, look up. And then flow it out. Extended side angle, option to lower down the left palm. Inhale, lift up, reverse, right hand at the back thigh. And extended side angle, reach, extend, and reverse your side angle. Just finding that mini flow. Last extended side angle, your option, either elbow to your thigh or come down with that palm to the ground. And then slowly finding the center, bringing your feet forward, knees in line and hip width apart from each other. And we'll cross the right knee over the top of the left knee. Inhale to reach, and then crossing the elbows. Right elbow on top of the left. Option to hug the elbows, or you can cross the wrists and then lift up. Shoulders away from your ears, pulling down. Inhale to lift up and exhale to fold over that knee. So variation of Garudasana, your eagle pose, seated. Allowing for a little bit of a different opening at the back of your spine. And then switching, so bringing your left knee on top of your right, and then finding the variation with your elbows, left elbow on top of the right. And again, inhale to lengthen, exhale, find that flow to come down, hugging the belly over your thigh, maybe tucking the chin, staying wherever you need to stay. If you want to hold that pose anywhere, hold it. And then gently coming back into the center, we'll find a standing position, grabbing the chair and placing it opposite to you so that you can actually hinge from your hips and reach that chair in front of you. Micro bend the knees and then see if you can find a little bit of an opening at the back of your spine, pulling down, maybe feeling the back of your legs here as well. So variation of a downward facing dog with a chair. And then slowly find your pyramid. Step your right foot forward and then gently lower down your whole upper body, allowing for the arms to rest on the chair, allowing for the shoulders to rest, squaring your hips, breathing here. And when you're ready, switch legs. So left leg will go into front and the same movement. We don't really even move with the upper body, resting on a chair and just deepening, finding that belly to go slightly down and feeling the back of both legs here. Beautiful. And whenever you are ready, we'll come back to our seated pose. I'm getting quite comfortable outside here now. Gentle wide, one windshield wipe movement with your knees. So allow for them to just drop to the sides and inwards just a few times to soften your hips. Same with your shoulders here. Gently look up and down when you come back to the center. Find the back of your neck loosen up even more here. And then find your 3-stage belly breath. One hand on your belly, one on your heart. And then start grounding your body. You can now comfortably place your whole sit bones, your whole glutes on the chair. And just find yourself relaxing on that chair. Breathing through your belly, through your ribs, up to your collarbones. And then out breath down the same way, down to your rib cage and your belly. Softening all the muscles in your body. That goes for your feet, upwards to your knees, your hips, your belly, up to your shoulders and your face. Close to 20 minutes of moving on your chair. Scan your body, see how you're feeling. Smile and then bring your hands together into Anjali Mudra. Bow down to you. Thank you very much for joining me in this practice. Hit that like, subscribe button. Thank you very much. Namaste.